Hello and welcome back to Knights of the Old Republic. So, we need to leave the once lovely tribe over here, and we need to go see the elders. And, well, if we do what the one says, we have to go kill them. So, hopefully we don't have to kill them. Well, I don't care either way. Oh, never mind. We get to chat with something. Nope, it's just an animation for leaving. Never mind. Anyway, hopefully we get to speak with the elders first. That's basically what I'm getting at. Okay, so it doesn't look like there's anything around here that we can look at. Yeah, it's just young Rancors and Giska. That's fine. There's probably nothing along here either. Yeah, there's no way over to that ship, so we can't get any repair parts there. Okay, well, I guess we have to leave. Yeah, I guess the Elders and the Mandalorians are our best shot at getting repair parts. We can heal a little bit, right? Yeah, fantastic. What's nice about about these med packs is that the longer we keep them, and we've kept them for a long time, the better they are in terms of getting our health back up. Because you add your first aid, and if your first aid is constantly going up, it's going to get better. That's kind of neat. Anyway, I think this one leads us to the temple. We know there are Mandalorians who are invisible around the temple, and apart from that, we don't know much else. And there's some kind of defense that we can't get past. Some kind of magic, we're told. Okay. That is a Rancor. Kill it. That's 3 Rancors. Okay, kill it. That'll do. Hey, get that one.
Here it is!
He saved it, but he's still dead.
Ha! How'd you like that?
Nice, okay. Oh my god, do you see what we're being stopped by? We're being stopped by a very wobbly texture. I don't know how we could ever fight that. All these Rancor need to die. That's just a fact, really.
Die!
See? Canderous agrees.
Here!
Nice.
Here!
Nice. Even more of these. There's a very wobbly texture. Hey, Rancor. Let's see how you can deal with that one. I'm kind of interested. How much does our Force Storm do to them? Not nearly as much. Yeah, kill's definitely still better. Not like one tick, but it is better. I'm gonna drain life as well because I need to heal.
Die!
Clear, drain life. Nice, triple level up. That's what I like to see. Oh wow, we're getting a little bit dark, haven't we? I think wisdom. Yeah, we can just keep pushing points into wisdom. Beat injury. Oh, we get 2. Yes, of course. Oh, actually, we get more than 2. We'll have all of those. Beats. We get force immunity to paralysis and master sense. So, master sense means that we get a +6 in defense, which is always active, which is lovely. And then immunity to paralysis means that we are immune to fears, loss of senses, and blocks any attempt at paralyzation. Great. Fantastic. Basically, we're set. We now get to take extra points in here, so I could take empathy. Empathy was a really bad one to take, though, actually. I mean, apart from the +1 to the treat injury. I might take the next point in it anyway, though. Oh, Jedi Defense. It is a plus... Oh, this one just means we get the ability to deflect. This one gives us a +3 to that deflection. That's pretty good. We could get health as well. I think we're going to get the Jedi Defense. Yeah. We're likely to run into a blaster again. Then Death Field. Requires character level 18, but everyone around us... the damage is 1 to 4 per level of the character to a maximum of 10 levels. So it'll do between 10 and 40. And actually, I don't know why it says that, because you can only get it at level 18. Maybe they didn't decide it at the time, so it's always going to be that condition. Anyway, there's 10 to 40 damage, but Fortitude save is DC 5 plus the attacking character's level plus the attacking character's wisdom and charisma modifiers. So that's, I don't think we have any charisma modifier. So that'd be like +5. I think we're level 19, so 24, 29 on a D20, plus their defense. So yeah, it's pretty good. Pretty good. We're level 20. So actually that's much, much more than I said it was. Oh, I thought that was a thing we could open. I also didn't level up Karth and Canderous. But yeah, that's a lot of damage. That's basically a very high AC to avoid taking half the damage, and the heal off of it is lovely. Okay, so we're fully up on pistols. We're fully up on all of those. Gearhead's probably not going to be very good. I guess I take empathy. Yeah, take empathy for the treat injury bonus. Yeah, I'm basically taking double treat injury on that one. Yeah, why don't you have treat injury and then your feats. I mean, I can also give things like sniper shot, but I don't necessarily need to. Anything that he's missing here? Empathy, caution. He seems to have more than Karth has, which is why I'm a little confused. But he is a different class, I suppose. I give him sniper shot, or I can give him empathy. It just seems a bit of a waste to put sniper shot in right now, and it works off intelligence. So yeah, let's just take a point in empathy. We're kind of getting to the levels where we already have everything we would ever need, so it's a little unfortunate. Right, head over this way, and we're looking for some Mandalorians. Also, I'm going to go and look at Wobbly Door once we get up there. I remember this bit being real difficult. I remember a lot of the game being real difficult, but this is actually super easy for a current build. Maybe I was just bad at building characters. That might be the trick. Wobbly Door. There's a powerful energy shield that prevents you from passing, which looks actually okay when you're that close, but when you get further away, very wobbly. Yeah, I imagine that probably works off your frame rate or something. Well, actually, no, our frame rate's at 60. I don't know what that will work off. I was trying to think of why it's a little bit weird. Mandalorians must be in this area, because there are no Rancor here. What's up with that? An interesting thing. Oh. Okay.
For Mandalore!
Oh. The Mandalorians are here. Well, it's used on your ability. Please use it. That just not working, or what? Maybe I'm not in range. Maybe I have to try Light Storm. Maybe I can't use that while I'm in the adhesive grenade. That seems most likely.
Ha! How'd you like that?
There we go. Oh, I killed one. Must have killed the leader, I guess.
How'd you like that? How'd you like that?
Yeah, how'd you like that? This might be more OP than Wave. I mean, although Wave is a stun. I did forget that. But yeah, it does allow us to just basically put our hand up and get rid of everything. And we don't take damage. I mean, Karth took damage. Mandalorian Assault Armor and Mandalorian Head. Well, that's pretty cool. Is the Mandalorian Assault Armor good for you? He's currently got 12 with a max dex of 1. 13 with a max dex of 0. Well, you know what? Sure, this is the arm of the Mandalorian elite frontline troops. Oh. He's actually just he's wearing the Mandalorian armor. That's perfect. I mean, it does mean we don't get to see his face actually though, which isn't as perfect. Yeah, I kind of take it back. That's not perfect. You switch back to Calo Nord's battle armor. Right. Yeah. Anyway, we'll head along this way. If it was just that, but he wasn't wearing the helmet, it would be so much better. So did we have a quest for that? They thought they could defeat you, but you proved them wrong. Yeah, I did. And what of it? I mean, that was fine. Oh, Karth.
Ready.
Heal? Maybe you'll just use the standard med packs? Standard med packs heal almost as much as the advanced. What I'm wondering is whether it's because it's just adding the first aid. So, like, it's a set amount plus first aid. So, once your first aid reaches a certain level, that becomes a more important factor. It doesn't really matter what level of them you're using. Although life support, I think, was 100 base, so that's pretty good. Ooh, there's a ship. Does it have the parts we need? It's a Giska. There's mines. Okay. Well. There's a plasma vent. Okay. Kind of want to explore here, so I'm just going to turn on solo mode for the 3rd time ever. I turned on solo mode. Why are you following me? Is that what we're looking for? I think that is, yeah. There we go. There's our ship parts. Any other parts we need here? Nope. Okay. You want to see Karth and Canderous explode? Excuse me? It alt-tabbed me when I did that? Okay, well they didn't explode, I guess. Oh, there we go. Good, it was Canderous. Canderous heals. That's fine. I'm very surprised they alt-tabbed me at that moment. I'm going to quick save again. Yeah, it looks like we're all back. Fun. Yeah, get this one. No. Well, I guess we'll heal. Didn't really want to use the lightsaber, but that's okay. Right, kill. Yeah.
How'd you like that?
Try and heal off it before it dies. Nope. Okay. Med pack. That heals for 44. I should probably see what the advanced heals for. 83. Never mind, I'm just completely wrong. It just heals for more. Yep, okay. There's that theory out the out the water. That's not a phrase, but okay, whatever. Yeah, nothing over that way. Giant electrified floor over this way, which is a little worrying, but okay. Hello there, I come in peace. I mean, this seems like a trap, but okay. There we go. You are not Rakata. What is your business here, off-worlder? Who are you? We are the elders, and you will answer our question. Who are you, and why have you come? I am Revan. You are Revan. The council wishes to speak with you. You may enter. Okay, sure. Go in. I mean, apparently, all we have to do is say we're Revan and everyone will just let us in places. The amazing key that we've acquired. We, of the Elder Council, did not expect to see you again, Revan. We thought you had betrayed us. Why have you returned to our village after all this time? I spoke to you once before. What did I want? Is this some kind of test, Revan? Some kind of trick? You came seeking our aid. You came in search of a way to enter the Temple of the Ancients. You claimed to be seeking a way to destroy the Starforge, and we were foolish enough to believe you. Unaware of your true nature, we helped you enter the temple. But you betrayed us, Revan. Instead of destroying the terrible legacy of our ancestors, you unleashed the evil of the Starforge upon an unsuspecting galaxy. And now you stand before the Council of Elders once more. Once more we ask you, for what reason have you returned, Revan? I just noticed something about them, right? So the other Rakatan, or the Rakata that we met, they had the dark skin, and that was because they came from under the earth. That was the story that we learned in their lore. Now, these ones have a very different skin color, so these ones must have been the ones that survived above the surface. Interesting. Well, I'm sorry, I have no memory of our last meeting. You think we are fools, Revan? Do you think we have forgotten how you lied to us last time? Why should we believe you now? My mind was destroyed, all my memories were lost, it changed me, I'm not who I once was. They say that the experiences of our past define us and make us what we are. If it is true you have lost your memories, then perhaps you are changed. But how do we know this is not some trick, Revan? Well, we don't have many persuade. I think our persuade skill is not going to work. I regret the mistakes of my past. I want to make amends. Well, we can try and persuade. I regret the mistakes of my past. I want to make amends. That's vague. It does say it's a lie, but it's also vague. We sense you mean the words you speak. But words are easy to say. It is actions that prove the true nature of your character. You may prove to us that you are not the same as you once were, Revan. You must prove that you have changed. Also, we passed a speech check. We put hardly any points into it, and we passed one? My god. We must have got like a 20 there. Anyway, how can I prove that? Recently, several of our scouts were captured by the One. Most of them were brutally slaughtered. We have information that one of the scouts is still alive. They will use unimaginable tortures to force the scout to reveal everything he knows about our tribe. And once the One is done with them, the scouts will be executed, like the others. You must prove that you have truly changed by risking your own life to save another. Rescue our scout from the clutches of the One, and we will consider helping you. Maybe I can negotiate with the One to release your hostage. We would prefer if you could find some way to save the prisoner without bloodshed. But we don't believe that will be possible. The One does not like to negotiate. So if I save the prisoner, you'll help me. Risking your life to save the prisoner would show us that you are sincere about making amends for the past. Okay, I'll help you, but I have some questions. We will tell you what we can, Revan. Well, do you know how to disable the disruptor field that caused my ship to crash? The disruptor field is one of the ancient defenses of the Star Forge. A great generator within the Temple of the Ancients fuels it. You will have to enter the temple to disable it. Want to ask you something else? We'll tell you what we can, Revan. I have questions about you, your tribe, your history, the temple. You should speak to Ozra, the Keeper of History. He's located near the Great Computer on the far side of our enclave, but I will do my best to answer your questions. Well, you know what? If there's somebody better to speak to, I'll speak to somebody better. The prisoner is being held in the chamber of the One himself. Return to us once he is free. Until then, you have free run of our enclave. Okay. I mean, I would ask him all the questions, but, you know, if we're going to get a lore dump, we might as well get the complete one. Opposed to, like, just the cliff notes. Right. Ooh, droids. They look like the ones that we saw in the first temple. Oh, these are all just people. Fine. They seem to live in much the same way as the other ones, except that they have decided that their tables have to be too large for their chairs. Maybe the idea is you stand on the chair and then you can access the food. It's a little weird as a design here, but okay. I mean, this is more like it. Yeah, okay. They also seem to have a lot of food all laid out. I don't know if you noticed that. Then in the other one that we went to, they had a much less food, if I remember right. The same kind of food, they just had much less of it. Okay. Ooh, they have metal boxes here, not just wicker. And they have repair kits that we can never use. Glass steel? Ooh. Even more boxes. Don't mind if I do. Right. Along this way we have the sitting pit, where you can sit around the water and I don't know. I guess that's it. Oh, greetings once again, Revan. I'm glad you've returned. I couldn't believe that you betrayed us despite what the council said. Who are you? My name is Orsa. I am keeper of the history for the elders. The last time you were here, you had many questions for me. The council told us all of the destruction of your memories, but I'd still hoped you might recall something of our past discussion. Well, look on the bright side. We can have all those discussions again. Yes, I suppose that is true. As you can imagine, I have had few opportunities to share my knowledge with those outside our enclave. Well, I do have questions for you. Yes, of course, although you must forgive me if some of this starts to seem familiar. After all, we did go into the history of Rakata at some length last time you were here. I will do my best to enlighten you of the knowledge I hold. What subjects do you wish to learn about? Well, let's start at the beginning. Tell me about the beginnings of the Rakata Empire. Long ago, we Rakata were a great spacefaring people. Our ships combined technology and the powers of the Force. We were able to pilot them to the farthest reaches of the galaxy. Everywhere we went, we found civilizations less advanced and weaker than our own. But instead of helping them advance, we conquered and enslaved them. Back then, we could still command the Force. That, combined with our advanced technology, made our march of conquest irresistible. Soon, the Infinite Empire stretched across the entire galaxy. Over time, we lost our ability to use the Force. Some believed we had used the Force for so long that we evolved biologically, became immune to it. In any case, once we lost our sensitivity to the Force, our empire began to fracture. We had to revert to more conventional space travel using inferior technology. Our ultimate collapse was inevitable. Interesting. Now, the Infinite Empire, I believe, is canon, technically, as well. Like, I believe there are things in... Like, there are references to the Infinite Empire and canon stuff now, so it's a bit weird that they kept it, but it's cool. So that in turn also kind of canonize... I'll get it anyway. It makes this game canon as well. Right. So how did the Rakata Empire collapse? Long ago, the Rakata ruled all the known galaxy. All the species bowed down to us. But we were a corrupt people, and in our fall from glory, there are terrible lessons that must be learned. The Infinite Empire was built on slaughter. It was inevitable that it should collapse upon itself. War, plague, and slave rebellion forced us to retreat back here, to our hidden homeworld. Here, conflict among power-hungry warlords escalated into full civil war. Terrible weapons of mass destruction were unleashed, driving most of Rakata far beneath the earth for shelter. The devastation ravaged the worlds. Our people were scattered, our cities leveled, our very existence all but erased. The glory of the Infinite Empire is now nothing but dust and bone. In the past few thousand years, small bands of Rakata have begun to return to the surface, but they are primitive and superstitious creatures. Only we elders remain anything of the true past. So, what's interesting, I think, is this conflicts with what the other lore master was telling us. Because I think their first empire happens after they emerge. So, there was another empire before that that they just don't know about, which is interesting. I think that's what they were saying, unless I misunderstood what it was talking about. Maybe it is the same empire, which would make more sense. Anyway, yes. You know how to disable the disruptor field that caused my ship to crash? The disruptor field is one of the ancient defenses of the Star Forge. A great generator within the Temple of the Ancients fuels it. You'll have to enter the temple to disable it. I want to ask you something else. I'll do my best to enlighten you of the knowledge I hold. What subject do you wish to learn about? Tell me about the tribe of elders. We elders are descendants from the holy priest caste of the Infinite Empire, survivors of the terrible weapons unleashed by the warlords during the final collapse of our empire. Inside the Temple of the Ancients, our ancestors were safe from the devastation that forced the other Rakata to flee underground. We emerged from the temple to find an empty and ruined land. At last, we understood the terrible power of our own technology. To ensure it could never be unleashed upon us again, we sealed the ancient knowledge within the temple. Okay. I want to ask you about something else. I'll do my best to enlighten you of the knowledge I hold. What subject do you wish to learn about? Yeah, what do you know about the other Rakata tribes here? Many centuries ago, the other Rakata began to emerge from the underground warrens that they sought shelter from the devastation of the warlords. But those Rakata were as violent as the warlords. They had fled many millennia ago. After centuries of battle and bloodshed, the tribe of the One emerged as the strongest of them all. Now the One, lured by half-remembered legends of his people, lust to possess the terrible power locked inside the temple. We can never allow that to happen. We tried reasoning with them. When the One first arrived on this island, we sent emissaries under the flag of truce to try and negotiate with his tribe, but all our envoys were brutally slaughtered. We do have the technology to destroy the One and his followers, but if we kill them all, then we will only prove that we have learned nothing over the past 20,000 years. The One is mad with power. We choose not to fight him, so our only course of action is to stay here in isolation where we are safe, just as we have done for the past 20,000 years. Okay. I want to ask you about something else. Yep. What do you know about the Temple of the Ancients? The temple is a sacred place of terrible secrets. All the dark mysteries of the Rakata are housed within its stone walls, which pulse with the living power of the ancients. Only those who can command this power, what you call the Force, can enter the temple. Many centuries ago, there were still few among us who could possess, who could pass within its walls. But living in the shadow of the temple, we became desensitized to this power. As you yourself said the last time we were here, we elders are no longer Force sensitive. So why is there an energy shield outside the temple then? Field outside the temple. None of the Rakata can control the Force now, but long ago there were those who could pass through the barrier. Our ancestors created the energy shield around the building as a second line of defense, but the energy shield was created using technology within the temple itself. Once, we helped you and Malik get past the barrier. You discovered a way to lower the shields at will from within the temple. After this, you had no further need of us. The once hallowed ground of the temple is now overrun of the followers of Malik, who command the Force, those you call Dark Jedi. Okay. I know about something else. Tell me about the Starforge. Much of our knowledge of the Starforge is lost. It was built during the height of the Infinite Empire, long ago. All we know is that it casts a terrible shadow across our world. We elders have longed to destroy the Starforge for many generations, to cleanse ourselves of its evil presence, but we've neither knowledge nor the capability. When you and Malik last came here, we saw you as saviors. We let you into the temple so you could destroy the Starforge, but instead you harnessed its dark power for yourselves. You awakened a dormant evil. Your fleet helped spread the corruption of the Starforge throughout the galaxy. Now you return as our last hope to stop what you once started. Okay, well I have to go. Yes, of course, you have much to do, and little enough time to do it. If you ever have any questions for me, I'll be happy to try and answer them. Okay, well, sure. I want to go to the computer room. I want to play on the computer. Ooh. Boot locker. Nice. More. Nice. No, not the same one. More foot lockers. Well, they're not really foot lockers. They're more just baskets, but, you know, I take your point. Wicker bin. You see, that's a better name for it. Yeah, grab that. Do a little save. Computer time. User verification. User species non-Rakata. Access to auxiliary archives is restricted to Rakata or approved servants. Slaves may not access the archives. I do serve the Rakata. How else would I learn the language? Logical. User speaks the language of the Rakata in order to serve them. User added to authorized list of non-Rakata. Notice, further information can be obtained from the main archives within the Temple of the Ancients. Downloading codes to bypass exterior energy fields surrounding Temple. My archives are ready for information retrieval and download into remote datapad storage. Please select a topic. I'm looking for the secrets of the ancient Rakata. Searching, retrieving information. Secrets are locked within the Temple of the Ancients. The elders sealed this information away to prevent the technology from falling into the wrong hands. How can I get into the temple? Searching, retrieving information. The shield constructed by the elders to guard the temple are controlled from the summit of the structure. Anyone inside the temple may temporarily shut down the shields. There is only one way to gain access to the temple from the outside. The shields are designed to lower in response to a ritualistic chant detailed in the ancient text held by the Keeper of History. Protect the secrets within the temple. The chant will only work if spoken by the Rakata. No other species can create the proper annotations that trigger shield deactivation. Okay, I want to ask you something else. My archives are ready for information retrieval and download into remote datapad storage. Please select a topic. Tell me of the Starforge. Searching, error. No information on Starforge detected. Information may be recorded in databanks within the Temple of the Ancients. Okay, You know what? I'm going to be going. Please return should you require further information contained in the auxiliary archives. Yeah, so he tells us the same thing the Keeper of Histories tells us. Can I get the Keeper just to give us the book? Yes, Reverend, what do you need? Nope. Okay. So now if you have an interesting question, kill them all or save one person? Well, I gotta say the less extreme option is to save one person. You know? It definitely seems less extreme. And we're not really, you know... We're not full-on evil. In that we're not just gonna go somewhere and wipe them all out. We're more of a, That's the quietest gong I've ever heard. We're more of a, just evil by association, you know? We do evil acts, but not because we're evil, but because we want to do the evil acts. Ooh, we got a researcher. Hello. What's the name? Awa. You've returned at last, Revan. I was beginning to wonder what had happened to you in the temple. Yeah, what are you doing? What am I doing? You mean the purpose of my research here? What is your research? As you may have heard from our historians, in our distant past, we melded technology in the Force to create truly wondrous effects. We guided ships across the galaxy using our power, and incorporated its use into all aspects of our society. But something happened somewhere. What happened? There are a variety of theories on what happened. Perhaps we became immune to the effects of the Force from overuse. Perhaps our breeding habits rendered our species insensitive to it over time. None truly know. The only discernible result was that we could no longer command the Force as we had. Its power had escaped us. With its loss, our technologies could no longer hold us as far above the subjugated races that we ruled, and our empire began to crumble. The races we subjugated rose up, plagues swept our world, and we could do nothing against the calamities. In the end, only members of our race left here on our homeworld survived. What's your research then? Every once in a while, there's an individual born who has affinity for the Force. Maybe not the ability to use it directly, but at least the ability to remain open to it. I believe this is a sign that whatever genes our species had that gave us the ability to use the Force are not completely gone. Perhaps when the ancestors of the current tribes fled beneath the surface, some retained this trait. We've been working for years to isolate this gene and attempt to resurrect it in our species as well. We of the Elders do not have Force sensitivity ourselves, but by harnessing the genetic structure of other tribes, we hope to be able to breed the gene back into our species. You're capturing prisoners for their genes? You make us seem like monsters. Truly, we are not. We capture them, yes, but only because the tribes become extremely xenophobic in their millennia trapped on this world. They would not aid us willingly, and kill their messengers when we asked. We believe that if we get a large enough genetic sample, we can reintroduce the recessive Force-sensitive genes back into our people, allowing us to once again access the heritage of our past. Heritage, you mean the temple? Yes, the temple can only be entered by those sensitive to the Force, so it has been barred to us for ages. What we may find inside will allow us to lift the other tribes out of barbarism into which they have fallen, and restore us as a productive force in the galaxy. You're trying to restore your empire, aren't you? No, we do not want to fall down the path that so twisted our people before. This time, perhaps we can redeem ourselves in the eyes of the galaxy and become a force of good. How close are you to finishing your research? We are quite far along, having had centuries to work already. With the arrival of another tribe on our island, we've been restricted in our movements. We're just our enclave. We've captured a few of the warriors, but the one that really interests us is their leader, the One. What's special about him? Those with the genes we seek seem to be marked with a destiny that causes them to rise above others, as we did as a species early on. In hearing the stories his warriors tell of the One, we believe he may hold some of the genes we seek. He may be nearing Force sensitivity. Unfortunately, he and his people are much too aggressive and violent for us to ever get close enough to study him. His corpse would not do either, as only a living, working body is of use to us. Maybe in time, though, the differences between our people will lessen enough that we may study one another and gain the information we need. What kind of information do you need? Genetic data on drifts and changes over the many millennia we have been here. Specific data on exceptional individuals. If only we had access to the knowledge of our ancestors. They must have known much, much more than us. And they had a much greater population sample to work with. I believe that in the temple there may be information we seek. Perhaps in old archives or scrolls. Maybe even in an ancient computer if any is still functioning. The information would help us greatly in our work, and we would be very grateful to you for it. Is there anything else I can help you with? Nope, see ya. Very well then, come and go as you please. A side quest! Go and get the genetic information from the temple, or, you know, get the One to come here and have genetic tests done on him. That seems unlikely. I just want to ask this, well, which one do I want to... Wait, are these all just the same? I thought there was like a leader. No, okay, well, I want to ask one of these guys a question. I just want to see... No, okay, that's fine. I want to see whether he had any quests for the Mandalorian, but I guess they don't. Okay, well, we'll leave out this way. There's the Mandalorian quest. We've got a head, so presumably we need to give the head to someone, but... Well, I guess not right now. Anyway, I'm going to end the episode here. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.